Welcome to the today's live session. Live chat is open. I want you all to send your favorite emojis in the chat. We have started this live and today we are going to cover top 25 electricity numericals. I know this chapter, this whole chapter is very numerically rich and my kids are very scared, but today we are going to cover all the basic kinds of numericals, all the kinds of questions that have come in the exam and that are there in the NCERT that might come in the exam. So let me know if I am visible and audible properly so that we can start this live very soon. And today's live is going to be very serious. Okay, hi everyone, how are you all doing? It's 5 p.m. our live has already started. Let me know in the live chat, how are you all doing? Great. I'm also very great. I hope you are all doing great. Major information, we are doing these numericals today, 25 most important numericals, so be very attentive. Get your pen, get your paper, and we start the numericals. And today no musty, okay, little bit musty, but focus on the numericals, focus on the questions we are going to do today. So can we start the live? Give me a thumbs up. Can we start today's live? Okay, we have so many good thumbs up emojis in our chat. So let us start with the very first question of today, ma'am. That is first question that says, read it carefully. A length of wire is increased by 20% by stretching. Keyword here is, everyone, my students, keyword here is stretching. Okay, change its resistance. Oh, why does this is written? I guess. Now calculate the percentage change in its resistivity and resistance. We are given a wire. Let me know, can you solve these questions? This is not a big question. It's just saying that the length is increased by 20%. So batao, can we do that, right? Let me know. Start solving. Let me know that you are solving the question. Get your pen and paper. I know the live has just started, so take a back seat, calm yourself down, read the question properly. Okay, hello everyone, how are you all doing? Let's get started with this question. Today's live, you have to focus on the questions. Okay, do not spam in here, right? Chalo. So length first, let's say, ma'am, length is simply L. Okay, length is L. In the second case, the wire is stretched. See, this was my wire, right? Now they said that it is stretched by 20%. This extra is 20% of this length. This length was L. This is 20% of the original length, and this was original length. Correct? Do you understand this diagram? Good. Now see, so the original length L1 was simply L. Now the second length that we have to calculate. How is this? L plus 20% of L. Very easy. ठीक है? So ऐसे लिख दूँ L1 plus 20% of L1, right? This is true up till here. This is true. No problem. चले, ठीक है. So L2 now is L1 plus, I can write this as 20 by 100 and L1, correct? So L2 will be 100 L1 plus 20 divided by 100, and this is also L1. So L2 will be 120 L1 divided by 100. So L2 will be 1.2 L1. Okay, understood? Now first was L1, second is L2. We have to calculate percentage change in resistivity and resistance. Let's talk about resistivity first. Yes, exactly, resistivity won't change. The wire is stretched. This wire is the only thing that gets stretched, right? So the material is same. Correct, the material is same, and we know that, ma'am, resistivity is a property of material. It's a property of material and material did not change. So resistivity will not change. So if they have given you any options, the option will be percentage change in resistivity will be 0%. Understood? Everyone, let me know if you have any doubt in this. ठीक है? Understood this one? Very good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, chalo. Now we have to find the change in resistance. Resistance we have to calculate. ठीक है? So R1 was given to be what? Rho L1 divided by A1. ठीक है? So R1 was simply rho L by A. Now there is one more important thing. The thing was that this length got changed, increased by 1.2. देखो, this length L2 is 1.2 L1. L2 is 1.2 L1, but since the wire is stretched, yes, exactly, area will decrease by 1.2 L2. So A1 divided by 1.2, not L2, 1.2. ठीक है? So now R2 will become what? Rho L2 by A2, correct? So this will be rho into 1.2 L1 divided by A1 into, now divide by 1.2. This is the case, right? This is the case. समझ में आया? ठीक है. So R2 will be now what? Rho into 1.44, that is 1.2 into 1.2. Correct? I want you to do the calculations. 1.2 into 1.2 L by L1 by A1. So this is R2 equals to 1.44 rho L1 by A1. Now rho L1 by A1 is what? That is my R1. So R2 is 1.44 R1. समझ में आ गया? Understood? But we have to calculate percentage change. ठीक है? Don't leave your question till here. We have to calculate percentage change. So percentage change is what? Percentage change will be, it will be R2 minus R1 divided by R1 into 100. Okay? And that will be 1.44 minus 1.44 R1, okay, minus R1 divided by R1 into 100, correct? And that will be 1.44 minus 1, and we can take R1 common, right? Divide by R1, so this gets cancelled into 100, and that will be, this will be 0.44 into 100, correct? So percentage change is 44%. This is my final answer. Everyone clear? This is my final answer of the day, of the very, very first question of the day, of today's life. ठीक है? Understood? Focus on studying today. ठीक है? Today we have some very, very hard numericals. We'll have fun tomorrow. In the next live I am coming. Today we are only going to focus on questions. ठीक है? समझ आ गई? चले? चलो. The next is, just as electricity is supplied at 220 volt for domestic use in India, it is supplied at 110 volt in USA. So we have two scenarios. Okay, one is our apna desh Bharat, right? So the first is India and the second is USA, right? They are saying that, ma'am, in India they are giving a voltage of 220 volt, but in USA the voltage supplied is 110 volt, correct? Now if resistance of a 60 watt bulb, we have a 60 watt bulb, this is a bulb and it is of 60 watt, correct? This is a bulb and it is of 60 watt, correct? Now They are saying that if resistance of a 60 watt bulb for use in India is R, that this resistance, the resistance of this bulb is R in India. Let me write I with everything. And then that of resistance of this same bulb in USA will be what? We have to find what will be the resistance of this bulb in USA. Now, one thing that you need to remember here is, what is same? Oh, we have so many answers. People are solving the questions. The main thing is power is the same in both cases. Understood? Power is the same in both cases. The power in India is what? VI square divided by R. This is the formula that we will be using that connects voltage, power and resistance, and formula remains the same in USA as well. Okay? In USA, formula remains same. So this power is same. Power is 60 watt. The bulb is same. Your friend just sent the bulb to you in USA on your vacation. ठीक है? चलो. So power in India is equal to power in USA. So VI square divided by R equals to VU square divided by R. समझ आया? Now we have to see that this is the formula, this is my values. So voltage in India is 220 का square divided by resistance in India, right? And in USA voltage was 110 का square divided by resistance we have to find, right? बोलो बोलो समझ आ रहा है everyone? Yes, everyone. Okay, so this is, when you cross multiply this and rearrange this, it will be something like this. Okay, understood? This is clear, this step is clear. So I can just solve this. This will be 2 का square, 4 R of India by R of USA. So resistance in USA will be resistance in India divided by 4, and in resistance in India was simply R, ma'am. समझ आई? Everyone, we have the option A. A lot of you gave A answer. Very good. I'm so proud of you. Okay, chalo. Next question. Focusing heavily on questions today, everyone. Focus on questions. Okay. What is the equivalent resistance across A and B in the figure if R equals to 3 ohm? Okay, we are given that R equals to 3 ohm, and this is the circuit diagram we are given. Let us name this. Let us give them the name 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now let me know the answer to this question. Let me know what will be the answer to this question, then I'll start solving it. Okay? Yes, these questions are important. Electricity chapter is a very, very highly numerical based chapter. They will ask you questions from combinations of resistors. They will ask you questions from power, electrical energy, or some diagrams, circuit diagrams to solve, to find the current in these kind of circuits. ठीक है? So सब पढ़ना है. Okay? चलो. Let's solve these questions. So the first thing you have to see, these two are in series. So can I add R5 and R4? Right? So R5 and R4 will be R5 plus R4. Now that is 3 plus 3, correct? So that is 6 ohm. So R54 is 6 ohm. इतना आ गया. Then this whole circuit will become what? This will become something like this. देखो ध्यान से देखो. This will become something like this. Correct? समझ आया? We broke down this circuit into a simpler circuit. अब देखो, these two are in parallel now. This is now 6 ohm, this is 3 ohm, this is 3 ohm, this is 3 ohm. So this 3 and this 6 is in parallel. So can I write 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 equals to R, which one is this? R2. This will be 1 by R254. Correct? Understood? So, ये कितना हो जाएगा? LCM is 6, 2 plus 1 equals to 3 by 6. That will be 1 by 2. So, R254 will be simply 2 ohm. Till here, any doubt? सबको समझ आ गई? Okay. Then, the next part is we have to see कि अब this, let's make this circuit again. This circuit is 3 ohm. This is the only resistance left now, and this is the circuit is left 3 ohm, and this came as 2 ohm. Their equivalent resistance came to be 2 ohm. So instead of just 2-3 circuits here, it is only 2 ohm. Correct? Now these are in series, so you can simply add this. 3 plus 2 plus 3. Yes, answer is actually it is 6-8 ohm. Correct? Okay. So resistance is 8 ohm. समझ में आ गया? Let's move on to the next question. Oh, before that, go join the WhatsApp channel. जल्दी जाओ जल्दी. Let me know if you have or not. Go join the WhatsApp channel. Subscribe our channel if you are new to the channel. Like this session. जल्दी कर दो. Like this session जल्दी. चलो. Next question. Bulbs in this figure, there are so many bulbs in this figure, are identical. We have identical bulbs. Okay? Which bulb or light will glow? Which bulbs lights most brightly? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which of these bulbs will light the most bright, with most brightness? Which of these bulbs will be glowing with the most brightness? Let me know once you solve it. 1 by 5. 1 and 5. Okay. Chalo, let's see. Let's solve the question. So, the first thing is we need to see that these two, there is a current. There is this current passing from something like this. Correct? The current is going and it goes into like this. Now this one and this whole circuit and this 5. These 3 are in series. Correct? Not the individual one. The whole 3 combined are with series with 1 and 5. So one will get the, let's say the current value is 3 ampere. Correct? I'm just assuming to make you understand. Now if this is the 3 ampere current, that same current will go here. This is again 3 ampere. Now that 3 ampere current will again go here, 3 ampere. And in here, what will happen? See, again a 3 ampere current will go here. That we know. But in this is a parallel connection, and in parallel connection we know that current divides. So current divides in parallel. Right? Current divides in parallel. So what happens is, here we are getting 3 ampere. For 1 and for 5 we are getting 3 ampere current. But in here it might happen that this gets 2 and this get only 1. Right? So for 3 and 4, let's say we are getting less than 3 ampere. For 2 also we are getting less than 3 ampere. So if we are getting less current, then they won't glow with that much brightness. Right? They won't glow with that much brightness. Correct? Understood? So first and fifth is the answer, because they are getting the maximum current. First and fifth bulb are getting maximum current, and hence they will glow the brightest. Okay everyone, understood? So the answer is option number D. Okay, I have my chai. Let me get my chai. I need chai because we speak a lot, right? Whenever I teach you, we have to speak a lot, right? So chai is very important. Chai is very important. Okay, you understood this? Understood this question, why this first and 5 are glowing with maximum brightness? Because they are in series, and in series current does not divide. That's why they are getting the maximum current, and that is why they are glowing the brightest. ठीक है everyone? चलो, चाय किसको किसको पसंद है? चाय. I तो love chai. Like I didn't used to drink chai, but now I do. Okay, chalo. Next question. You have 4 resistance wires of same material. Okay, you have 4 resistance wires of same material. Select the wire which will offer the least resistance to the flow of current in an electric circuit. We have 4 wires. The first is length 2L and 2D, length L and D, length L by 2 and D by 2, length L by 4 and diameter D by 4. Now, you can use some brain and you'll say, ma'am, see, the hint is, right, rho L by A is the resistance. So, we need a resistance, we need least resistance, right? We need least resistance. So, we need the wire with minimum length and maximum diameter, maximum area, maximum diameter. सही है? Yes, everyone agrees. ठीक है? लेकिन in this we have, if the length is maximum, diameter is also maximum. If the length is minimum, diameter is also minimum. So how will you manage this? You have to solve this. There is no trick. You just have to solve them very, very, very quickly. Okay, let's do it. Chalo. Let us make. We can solve here. Okay, let us make 2 compartments and we'll solve the question here. Chalo. So the first one is length is 2L and diameter is 2D. If diameter is 2D, then resistance will be only D. Correct? Resistance is half of diameter, so resistance is only D. So that means area is what? Now it is a wire, so area will be pi r square, which will be pi d square. तो समझ में आ गया? Understood? Now just apply the formula. R equals to rho L by A. R1 L1 A1. ठीक है? So rho L1 is 2L and A1 is pi d square. Understood? This is R1. So R1 is 2 rho L by pi d square. This comes out to be my R1. Okay, everyone? This is correct. This is the first resistance. Let me enjoy my chai as well. Chalo. Second is, now length is L2. L2, this is L1. L2 was what? L, correct? L2 is L. And D2. D2 is what? Simply D. If D2 is D, R2 will be D by 2. Correct? And area will be pi d square by 4 now. ठीक है? Be very careful while solving area. Okay? Yes. Yes, yes, everyone. Chalo. So R2 will be rho L2 by A2 and R2 then will be rho is simply rho, L2 is simply L, A2 is pi d square divided by 4. So R2 comes out to be rho L by pi d square into 4. Understood? This is the main answer to the second resistance. We have 2 rho L by pi d square. This is 4 rho L by pi d square. So till now, from the first 2 options, A1 is correct. A1 is correct. ठीक है? Understood? Now let us see the C question. L by 2 and D by 2. Now L3 is C by, not C by 2. L3 is L by 2 L by 2 and D3 is D by 2. Correct? So R3 is rho L3 by A3. Now pick up the speed. Okay? What is the answer you are getting? Let me know. Answer A. All of you are getting answer A. Okay, let us check. Rho into this is L by 2 and this is pi D by 2 whole square. Correct? So R3 will be rho L by 2 into pi D square into 4. So that is 2. So R3 is 2 rho L by pi D square. Understood? 2 rho L by pi D square. Is it correct? Let me see. This is L by 2, D by 2. Oh, we forgot to convert diameter into radius. Yes. I forgot to convert diameter into radius. So, radius will be, my bad. Radius will be D by 4 here. So, this will be D by 4. D by 4, that means, okay. Let us erase this whole. So this is D by 4. 4 square is 16. So this cuts out to be 8. So this is 8L by pi D square. Okay ma'am, now definitely this is not the answer. Not worth it. Okay, chalo. R4, the last resistance, that is, what is given? L by 4 and D by 4. L4 is L by 4, D4 is D by 4 and R4 is D by 8. इतना तो समझ में आ रहा है? Okay, then R4 is rho L4 by A4. That means R4 is rho into L by 4. A4 is pi D4 square. Correct? Pi D4 square. Understood? So this will be rho L by 4 pi D by 8 square. समझ गए? Now rho L by 4 pi D square. 8 का square 64 and this cancels out to be 16. So R4 was 16 rho L by pi D square. Understood? So now this is 16, 8, this was 4 and this was 2. Ma'am, first option was correct. Every one of you was correct. Good. Arey yaar. Good. Chalo. Done? Chalo. Next question. 4 wires of equal length. Solve this question. This is an easy question. Solve this question. 4 wire of equal length and resistance 15 ohms. Forming a square. The equivalent resistance between two opposite ends of the square will be what? It will be what? 10 ohm, 15 ohm, 20 ohm, 5 ohm. हाँ, आज no मस्ती. आज solving the questions only. Hello everyone. Chalo, let's solve the question. So we have 4 wires of equal length and resistance 15 ohms. That means we kind of have 4 resistances, right? So we have 4 wires. They are forming a square and each one has a resistance of 15 ohm, 15 ohm, 15 ohm. Now the equivalent resistance between two opposite ends of the square. Let's say these two opposite ends. These two opposite ends of the square will be, we have to find the resistance between them, that is A and B. ठीक है? So ma'am, clearly these two are in series. देखो, these 2 wire are in series and then these 2 are in series and then they both are parallel together. क्या कर रहे हो? They both are parallel together. ठीक है? तो if we add 15 plus 15, that will be 30. If we add these to 15, that is also 30. And now this 30 and this 30 are in parallel. So this will be 1 by 30 plus 1 by wait a minute, let me get that. Yes. So 1 by 30 plus 1 by 30 equals to 2 by 30 equals to 1 by 15. That is 1 by Rp. So Rp will be what? Rp will be 15 ohm. Very good. All of you got the answer as 15 ohm. 15 ohm. Yes, correct. Chalo, next question says, question from electricity topic. Ayo. Study the IV graph of three resistances R1, R2 and R3 and select the correct statement from the following. Ma'am, how are you reading it without looking at? I have a screen in front of me. Chalo. Let me know which of these graphs, which of these statements is correct. R1 is equal to R2 equals to R3, R1 greater than R2 greater than R3, R3 greater than R2 greater than R1, R2 greater than R3 greater than R1. Swaha. Chalo. Now, see, V and I is given. What we have to do first step in the graph questions is you have to find the slope of the graph. Okay? What will be the slope of this graph? What will be the slope of this graph? The slope of this graph will be I by V. The slope of this graph will be I by V. Because slope is y-axis by x-axis. On y-axis we have I, on x-axis we have V, right? So this is the slope. Now ma'am, we know from Ohm's law, Ohm's Baba ki jai, R equals to V by I. Right? We have V equals to IR. So if we take I at this side, this will be R equals to V by I. Now, so this slope is what? If I write it that, if I want to write I by V, I have to do inverse. So 1 by R equals to I by V, correct? Now this I by V and this I by V is same. So can I write that slope is equal to 1 by R? This relation is correct. Slope is equal to 1 by R. Very good. So that means when slope is less, when slope is less, R is more. When slope is more, R is less. ठीक है? समझ में आ गया? So that means the slope of R1, the slope, let's say this is S1, S2, S3. That means ma'am S1 is greater than S2, greater than S3. This is very basic, right? This is very basic. We have S1 greater than S2, greater than S3. But we know that slope is inversely proportional to R. That means R3 will be greater than R2, will be greater than R1. What was your answer? Everyone is saying answer number C, B, C. The answer is actually C. R3 greater than R2 greater than R1. ठीक है? चलो. Next question. It says, find the minimum and maximum resistance that can be made using 4 resistors each of 10 ohm. Maximum and minimum resistances that can be made using 4 10 ohm resistors. We want to make the maximum and we want to make another one that is minimum. आया समझ में? For maximum the resistances will be joined in, for maximum the resistance will be joined in series, for minimum it is parallel. Very good, very good. So for maximum we can join these 4 10 ohm resistance, that will be 4 into 10, right? 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. So that will be 4 into 10. That will be 4 into 10 and that will be 40 ohm. Correct? How's your Josh? करेक्ट, समझ में आई? चलो, फॉर मिनिमम मैम वी नो व्हेन वी हैव टू कनेक्ट रेजिस्टेंसेस इन मिनिमम वी हैव टू कनेक्ट देम इन पैरेलल कनेक्शन. ठीक है, समझ नहीं आ रही थी? When we have to connect resistances and we want the minimum resistance, we have to connect them in parallel. ठीक है? So 1 by R equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. That means 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. That will be 4 by 10, that will be 2 by 5, which will be 1 by 2.5. So R will be 2.5 ohm. ठीक है everyone, 40 ohm and 2.5 ohm. Very good everyone. So proud of you. चलो next question. How is electric current related to the potential difference across the terminals of a conductor? है मैम, current and potential difference V equals to IR. Very good. Ohm's law. This is just basic Ohm's law. CBSE is trying to tell you that whenever you read a question like this, you get confused for a second. इतना easy कैसे पूछ लिया? इतने अच्छे तो नहीं है ये लोग. हाँ, V equal is directly proportional to I, so V equals to IR. समझ में आ गया? First question done. Second, again a graph question. Two VI graphs A and B for series. Again, I forgot to write these. A and B combinations of two resistors are as shown. State which graph shows A series and B parallel combination of the resistors. Again, whenever a graph is given, the first step is to find the slope. The slope of this graph is V by I. Right? Now, what is Ohm law says? Ohm Baba says that V equals to IR, that means R equals to V by I. Oh, now in this case, this is equal to slope. So, slope is equal to resistance. Right? That means for whichever the slope is high, resistance will also be high. For whichever the slope is low, resistance will also be low. Right? And we just study in the last example that resistance is high for series. Resistance is high for series graph and it is low for parallel graph. It is high for series graph, it is low for parallel graph, right? So slope of A is definitely more than slope of B. Slope of A is definitely more than slope of B, right? So resistance of A is more than resistance of B. Easy. So then this is a series combination and this RB, B is the parallel combination. B is parallel, A is series. Yes, A is series, B is parallel. Very good. Very good. Chalo. Chale, next question. Now, next question says, a battery of 6 volt is connected with a parallel combination of 3 resistors of 2 ohm, 5 ohm and 10 ohm. We have a battery, so voltage is 6 volt. The connection is parallel. Right? We have 3 resistors. R1 is 2 ohm, R2 is 5 ohm and R3 is 10 ohm. Are? Hey, why isn't it getting reversed? Hey yaar. Chalo, छोड़ो. अरे, what is even happening? छोड़ो. R3 is 10 ohm. ठीक है? Magic happened. Chalo. Now they have asked how much current would flow through the 2 ohm resistor. Now if you find any difficulty in thinking about this numerical, what you have to do? You have to draw the diagram. Beta, you have to draw the diagram first. When you draw the diagram, you get a visualization ki actually mein ho kya raha hai. We have 3 resistors, 2 and 5 ohm and 10 ohm. They are connected in series, so we can clearly show they are connected in series, and a voltage with 6 volt voltage. Arre, they are connected in parallel. Okay, my bad. Yes. Sun liya, dig gaya. They are connected in parallel. They are connected in parallel, ma'am. Kya kar rahe ho? This is 2 ohm. This is 5 ohm. This is 10 ohm. Understood? Chalo. Now these are connected to a 6 volt battery. These are connected to a 6 volt battery. We have to find the current through 2 ohm resistor. That is it. So we'll simply use V equals to IR. Now V is same. This is the main point. V is same in parallel combination. V is same in parallel combination. Okay, chalo. V equals to IR. Now I we have to find. V is 6 volt given, R is 2. So I is simply 6 by 2, that is 3 ampere. Yes. The answer is 3 ampere. Yes, all of your answers were correct. ठीक है? चलो. Next question. 4 identical resistors of 5 ohm are first connected in series and the resulting resistance is Rs. Then they are connected in parallel with the resulting resistance as Rp. Find the ratio of Rs divided by Rp. Again, very simple question. Can you do it? Let me know if you can easily solve this question or not. Let me know if you can easily solve this question or not. Yes. The question is very simple. RS निकालना है, RP निकालना है, सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन है, पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन है, फिर उसको डिवाइड कर देंगे. कुछ करना ही नहीं है. ठीक है? चलो. So first is RS, right? We have 4 identical resistors. So N is 4 and each of 5 ohm. So resistance is 5 ohm. This stuff is given. This stuff is given. Dig gaya. This stuff is given. So we have 4. So for RS, we can simply add these resistances. 3 plus R4. We can simply add these resistances, right? So that will be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Why I wrote N here? Because you can directly write N into R as well. That will be 4 into 5. It will be simple, easy. These will be, both will be 20. So RS is 20 ohm. Correct? ठीक है? Now we have to move on to RP. I have to find RP. So 1 by RP for parallel combination, we know this formula. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. Right? So this will be 1 by 5, right? Plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. That will be 4 by 5, 1 by Rp, right? So Rp will be 5 divided by 4 ohm. Understood? So we have Rs, we have Rp. Yes. Sorry for that. The answer is 16. People are saying Rs divided by Rp will be 20 divided by 4 by 5, or it was 5 by 4. It was 5 by 4. So it will be 20 into 4 divided by 5, which will be 4. So Rs divided by RP is 16. Again, you guys are really smart. Guys are really smart. All of you are answering the correct option all the time. चलो चले next question पे. Very easy आ रहे question. चलो solve this then. Easy है, the questions are not that much hard, but you have to like make it a habit to solve the questions. Once you start solving questions, then it looks very easy. When you solve questions every day, they start to look very easy. ठीक है? चलो, let's solve this question now. Let us solve this question now. चलो, 3 cylindrical copper conductors along with their face areas as A by 2, 2A and length L, 2L, L by 2. Compare the resistance. Which one will have the largest resistance? Which one has the largest resistance? Let us solve all 3 parts here so that you have a clear, concise idea. You can compare easily. ठीक है? So देखो, first case is L1 is L and A1 is A, right? So I can write R1 as rho L1 by A1, right? And R1 as rho L by A. Correct. This is the first resistance. आ गया? Yes. Wait. L2 will be L. L2 is given as. अरे यार ये काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? A. छोड़ो. L2 is 2L and A2 is A by 2. ठीक है? So R2 is rho L2 by A2. ठीक है? And R2 is rho. Now L2 is 2L, right everyone? And A2 is A by 2. Yes, we have gotten answers. Let us see if all your answers are correct or not. R2 is rho into 2L into A, and this 2 will go here. So this is 2. So R2 will be 4 rho L by A. ठीक है? ये दूसरा आंसर आ गया. And this was our first answer as R1. Understood? चलो. For third case, L3 is L by 2 and A3 is 2A. Correct? So R3 will be rho L3 by A3. ठीक है? तो समझ में आ रहा है? So rho L3 is L by 2, right? And A3 is 2 into A. Correct? This is R3. Now R3 is simply rho into L by 2 into 2A. So R3 will be rho L by 4A. Understood? The calculation is clear or not? वो बताओ. ठीक है? So these are the 3 answers. Now compare. Ma'am, simply this is the question. R2 is more than R1. R3 is less than R1. So what comes out is R3 greater than R1 less than R2. This comes out to be the comparison. A clear, concise comparison, right? Arey, what did I do? Clear, concise comparison. R3 is definitely less than R1, but R2 is more than R1. Understood? Now, which will have the highest resistance? R2 has the highest resistance. R2 has the highest resistance. Sorry. R2 has the highest resistance. ठीक है? Very easy numerical. You just have to put different values of length and area in the same formula. Okay, chalo. Next question. Subscribe the channel. Go. Subscribe the channel. Jaldi. I am watching. Subscribe karo, like the session, and go join our WhatsApp channel. That is a must. That is for you. You have to join the WhatsApp channel because we want you guys to know when we are coming live. You are all asking me, ma'am, live कब आते हो every day. So there you will get the notification. If you subscribe the channel, there you will get the notification. ठीक है? Subscribe the channel and go join our WhatsApp channel as well. There is a link in the description. Go join our WhatsApp channel. ठीक है? चलो. An electric iron of 1500 watt, 200 volt and a flashlight of 500 watt and 200 volt are used in homes. We have an electric iron and a flashlight. We have an iron and a flashlight. ठीक है? We have electric iron and flashlight. Now the power of electric iron was 1500 watt. समझ आ गया? And the voltage is given as 200 volt. Correct? Flashlight has power as 500 watt. Right? And the voltage is 200 volt. ठीक है? Are used in homes. The rating of fuse that should be used is what? The rating will be what? How much current the fuse should pass along. देखो, an iron and a flashlight is there and they are consuming this much power, this much voltage in our homes. Now fuse we used is to protect our appliances. To protect our appliances, we need to know how much current each appliance is using so that the fuse will have just a little bit higher than that current. Like it's 9 ampere, so 10 ampere is there. 15 ampere, 16 ampere. ठीक है? तो चले देखते हैं. We just have to find out how much current each one gets. Right? So let's see. I know the simple formula, ma'am. Power equals to V into I. Yes. Your formula is correct. Power equals to V into I. So power equals to V into I. Power is 1500 divided by 200 is current, and this will be 7.5. So current is 7.5 ampere. Do not forget to write the units. ठीक है? For flashlight on the other hand, power equals to V into I. Voltage we get same voltage. घर पे तो एक ही voltage आता है. And power is 500. So 500 divided by 200 equals to current. And 200 divided by 5 is 2.5. So I equals to 2.5 ampere. So this is my final answer. Now since they are in parallel, because we know in household, yes. See, answer A. You are saying answer as A. Everyone is saying as A. ठीक है? So what I was saying is, these are connected in parallel. That means the current will get added up. So the total current is what? Total current is 7.5 plus 2.5. So current is how much? 0, and it is 10. It is 10 ampere. Understood? The current is 10 ampere. That means the correct answer is answer number A, as my champions suggested. Answer is A option, 10 ampere. Very good. You all are doing really great. Chalo. Next question is, An electric motor rated 200 watt is connected to 220 volt mains. The current drawn from the mains will be what? This is the same. So this is your homework. ठीक है? The first part is your homework. Power equals to V into I. V is 220 and this is 2200. Oh, I just solved it. The calculation even is very easy. This is simply 10 ampere. समझ में आ गया? And the second part now. Second part says energy consumed if the electric motor is used for 5 hours daily for 6 days. So time is 5 hours, right? But for 6 days, so we'll multiply by 6, right? So time is 30 hours. Correct? Time is 30 hours. So electrical energy is what? Power into I. Correct? But here the power is in watt. And I know, ma'am, energy के units तो kilowatt hour होते हैं ना? Yes. So we'll convert power into kilowatt first. So 2200 watt will be 2200 into 10 raised to power minus 3. This is kilowatt hours. दिख नहीं रहा है ना? रुको. 2200 will be 2200 into 10 raised to power minus 3 kilowatt hour. Right? Kilowatt hour. So we'll get 2.2 kilowatt hour power. That will put in energy. So energy is 2.2 kilowatt hour into 30 hours. Kilowatt, sorry, not kilowatt hour. Yes. This will simply be kilowatt because it is power. Now here we have kilowatt hour. So 30 into 2.2 will be 66 kilowatt hour. This is my final answer. 66. Yes. The answer is in fact 66. Very good. All of you, very good. Chalo. Next question, it says an electric iron rated at 220 volt and 2000 watt. Calculate the resistance of its heating element when in operation. We have voltage, that is 220 volt. We have power, that is 2000 watt. We have to calculate the resistance. Till now we were using the formula power equals to V into I, right? But now we want resistance. We want to find resistance. Can you solve this question? Can you solve this question? Let me know the answer. I'm waiting. Chalo, jaldi. I've asked you to get your pen and paper with you. So let me know. What is the answer? चलो साथ में I'll be solving. ठीक है? So power equals to V square divided by R. Power is 2000 watt, right? And V square is 22 into square divided by R. Correct? So now chalo. So we can just rearrange it and find the value of R. R will be 2000 watt divided by 220 का square. अरे उल्टा कर दिया मैंने. Wait कर रहे हो ना? 220 का square divided by 2000. Correct? So R will be 220 into 220 divided by 2000. So these two zeros will be cancelled out, right? These two zeros will be cancelled out. This will be 10 and this will be 11 if you divide it by 2, right? So that's how you do the calculation. Don't sit and do 200 into 220 into 220. That's not the right way. Okay? First solve the fraction as much as you can simply. Now here you don't have to do anything. 11 into 22, that will be 22 into 22, 242. So 242 divide by 10. So R is 24.2 ohm. ठीक है, सबको समझ में आ गया? आंसर भी, फॉर्मूला भी, प्रोसीजर भी. Anyone if have any doubt, let me know. Let me explain it again. We have power and V, but we have to find resistance now. So we use the formula of power that includes voltage and resistance. So power equals to V square by R. Now we just filled the values and exchanged the values. 220 into 220 divided by 2000. So this is the whole calculation. Done? Chalo. Hey, let us take 5-minute break. ठीक है? 5 minutes break. Just 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes break. Please. For your Aditi ma'am. 5 minutes break. Okay? I'll be back. I am back. Your Aditi ma'am is back to take the rest of the session. चलो शुरू करें. चलो next question. A circuit diagram. It looks a big circuit diagram. चलो solve करें. Let's solve this together. Trust me, I have never solved this question before. Like all the questions I've been teaching from so many years. I still have some idea. This, of course, I have some idea about this as well, but let's just solve this question. Chalo. Find the equivalent resistance of the given circuit. So, how do you approach this kind of circuits is the main point. See, these two resistances, the first thing you have to do is to find the pair. Hello everyone. Chalo, we are done with 5 minutes break, 6-7 I think, and let's see how to do this circuit diagram. So first thing you have to do is to find the circuit or find 2 or 3 resistors which are easy to solve, which are just in parallel or just in series, right? So this 60, this 80 and this 20 ohm are 3 resistors. Those are in series, right? So let us solve this. Chalo. Let us name this first, okay? Let's name this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? We have 8 resistances. Bapre. Chalo. R3, R4, R5. We can add them, right? R3 plus R4 plus R5. We can simply add those two resistances. Yes. It is very easy. Don't worry. Chalo. 60 ohm plus 80 ohm plus 20 ohm. So that will be total of 160 ohm. Now the next step is very important. ठीक है, चलो इसको बोलते हैं हम A. ठीक है. Next step to is to make this diagram again. Make this circuit diagram again. Because now what happened is these 3 resistors got converted into 1, right? So this is same, and instead of this we just have one resistance and then this and then this. Alright. And then this one, and we have one here and we have one here as well. Okay, this is 20, this is also 28, this total is now what? 160, and this is also 160, this is 52 and this is 20, right? And this was 1, this was 2, this was, now this is A, right? This is 7, this is 8, and this is also 160. This is 8th resistor, 7th resistor, this is 5th resistor, and this is 6th resistor. Okay? Chalo. Now can you see that this A resistor and 7th resistor are in parallel? Right? Yes, this is just in parallel, but this is from a different, these are different points than this one, right? This resistor is connected between these 2 points. This resistor is also connected between these 2 points. But this 8th resistor is connected between 2 different points. So we have to look at the ones which are connected between 2 same points. Okay? So now this is 160, this is 160. I can simply 1 by R. Now we'll name this as 1 by RB. So this is 1 by R7, right? Plus 1 by RA, right? This is A. So 1 by RA. Okay? So 7 is 160 and A is also 160. So that will be 2 by 160. This is 1 by RB. So RB will be, this is 80. So RB will be 80 ohm. ठीक है, RB 80 ohm आ गया. Now next step is to again make the circuit. Again make the circuit. Instead of these 2 resistances, there will be only 1 resistance now. What will happen? This is my diagram now. This, we have this, and this and this and this. See how the diagram got reduced. समझ में आया? It was this big of a diagram. Now it is just simple छोटू सा diagram. ठीक है? Where is it? चलो, इतना बड़ा था, अभी इसको छोटू सा करके इतना सा हो गया, right? Let us write this. 20, 28, this is 20 ohm, this is 28 ohm, this come out to be 80, and this was 20 and 52, right? 20 and 52, and this was 160. ठीक है? This is 160. This was 1, this was 2, this is B now, and this was 5th and 6th. ठीक है? This is 5th and 6th. Understood everyone? समझ में आ रहा है till here? Everyone understands or not? बताओ. Right? Correct? चलो. Now again the same we have to repeat. These three are in series, so that will be R. This will be R2 plus R of B plus R of 5, and we'll name it as RC now. So R2 is 28 plus RB is 80 plus R5 is 20. That will be RC. So this will be 128 ohm equals to R of C. Again, इतना समझ में आ गया? ठीक है? इतना समझ में आ गया? Now again the point is to make the circuit again. ठीक है? To make the circuit again. See, now these three got cancelled. Because of these three, only one resistance will be there, that is 128 ohm. Understood? That is 128 ohm. 20, 80, 60, that will be yes, correct. 160, then 160, till here the calculation is correct, right? 160, it will be 80, then 28 plus 80 plus 52. Did I do something wrong? Oh, ruko. This here, Baba, we took this again. There is no resistance here. है ना? There will be no resistance here. This gets out, we get 160, and here I have 160, and then this is wait. अच्छा ठीक है. This is something of the sort. This is 52. This is 52, right? The fifth we have already used. I used it again. That's on me. मेरी गलती, रुक जाओ. This is 52 ohm. ठीक है? अब सही है? Yes. I understood. अब सही है ना? चलो. So because instead of this 20 we'll have सारा ही जाएगा ये भी. चलो. This is R6. This was R6. R6, that is 52 equals to RC. So RC will be what? RC will be 80 plus 28 plus 160. How much that will be? That is again 160 ohm. You know how I caught my mistake? Because this comes out to be 128. ठीक है? Let's say this comes out to be 128. Now what is the next step? Next step is, if I redraw this diagram, it will be something like this, right? And this will be like this. यही आएगा ना? Now this is 20, this is 160, and this is 128 now. That means I have to take the LCM of 160, 1 by 160 plus 1 by 28, 128. That is just absurd. CBSE is not that tough. They won't give you this hard question that you have to take the LCM of these two particular things. ठीक है, so that won't happen. So I realized that something happened. So I went back, I checked, and we actually did caught our mistake. That's what happens when you practice again and again. ठीक है, live example of me. ठीक है, चलो. Now we drew this circuit again, and this is 160. So 160 by 160. So LCM will be simply 160. अरे 160. So this is 160. 1 plus 1, 2 by 160. That will be 1 by 80. So now RD is 80 ohm. ठीक है, RD is 80 ohm. So now let's remake the circuit. Circuit will simply be this. Do you even realize the miracle we have just did? We solved this big of a circuit. We converted this big of a circuit into this chotu sa circuit. This chotu sa circuit. Yeah, that is what physics can do. ठीक है? I think it is exciting. चलो, 20 and this is 80. This is 20, this is 80, and the voltage given to us was 200 volt. It is 200 volt. Although the voltage doesn't matter because we just have to find equivalent resistance. हाँ, हमें current नहीं find करना है exactly, right? चलो. So now it is simple. Both are in series. So 20 plus 80, 20 plus 80, that is 100 ohm. So total resistance of this whole circuit came out to be 100 ohm. This is the final answer. आ गया समझ everyone? We converted this whole big circuit into this small chotu cute one. ठीक है, and we solved it. Now if you do have to find current, what you will do basically, V equals to IR. V is 200, we have to find I. R is 100, this is there, so this is 2 ohm. So current comes out to be 2 ohm, nahi sorry, ampere. Although they haven't asked you, if they haven't asked you, don't do it, but if they do ask you, this is how you do it. ठीक है, सबको समझ आ गया? Yes, a lot of you do gave the answer as 2 ampere. Ma'am, hard है. Yes, you have to practice. Hard तो होगा. Physics is a teeny tiny bit hard, but if you study it with full devotion, if it excites you, then whatever comes your way, you'll take it as a challenge. You'll take it as a game that I have to convert this big monster, this big Vecna. Have you watched Stranger Things? This big circuit, this big mind flare into small cute छोटू सा circuit. ठीक है, चलो. This is mind flare. We are going to call this circuit as mind flare from today. This is our mind flare. Yeah, you have watched it? Yeah, I watched it recently. I am watching Stranger Things since I watched it in 2021, I guess. So I was in college. Since then I am watching it. Chalo. Next question. A wire of length L is stretched so that the length increases to 4L. If its original resistance is R, then its new resistance will be what? This is your homework, because I have solved this kind of question where we see that if the length is stretched, right? This is your homework. If you solve it, you can let me know the answer in the live chat, but this is a homework. If you solve it at your home, you are at your home, but if you take it as your homework, then comment down the answer. Okay, comment down the answer. Chalo, next. Yes. Oh, again a graph question. I love these graph questions because they make you challenge your brain. इवन समटाइम्स आई गेट कंफ्यूज कि एक्स एक्सिस पे y है या एक्स एक्सिस पे v है या i है, कैसे होगा. चलो, VI graph of two conducting wires A and B are shown. This is A, this is B. If both wires are of the same length and same thickness, if both wires have same length, they have same length and they have same thickness. ठीक है, they have same length and same thickness. So which one of the two is made up of material of high resistivity? Resistivity of A, resistivity of B. Which one is the highest? Which one is the highest? बताओ. Which one is the highest? A or B or both have same resistivity? Mind you, here they have not told you that these wires are of same material. They have told you that these wires are of same length and same area, rather same material. ठीक है? Now solve this question जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. A. We are getting answers as A. Okay. चलो. हाँ, ठीक है. So in graph questions, what we have to do? We have to find the slope. Slope is y by x. Here is v by I. ठीक है. First step is done. Second step is to use Ohm's law. Ohm Baba की जय. Ohm's law, V equals to IR. So R, V by I is equal to R. That means slope is equal to R. That means slope of this graph is equal to R. समझ आया? Slope is equal to R. That means if slope is highest, R is highest. Correct? If R is highest and it has same length and area, R is rho L by A, right? If length and area are same, R is directly proportional to rho. So if R is more, rho is more. R is less, rho is less. That means since slope is equal to R, so in this case slope is more, R is more, slope is less, R is less, resistivity is less. Understood? Now in this graph, slope of A is definitely higher than the slope of B. That is correct. All of you said that thing. So we know that slope of A is more than slope of B. That means resistance of A is more than resistance of B. That means rho of A is more than rho of B. Done. Easy. Sorry. Did it have any difficult part? Easy. Very easy question. Right? ठीक है? चलो. Next one. Next question. The value of current flowing in a given resistor for the corresponding values of potential difference across the resistor are given below. So we are given with the values of current and voltage. Plot a graph between V and I and calculate the resistance of the resistor. Calculate the resistance of the resistor. So how will we plot this graph? Since they have not really mentioned where will be the x-axis and where will be the y-axis, so you can take anything, but let us take V on the x-axis because we change V and current remains same in the circuit depending on V. So the thing that does not depend, that is independent, let's say time is independent, right? Let me make you understand in the form of time and distance. So time is independent. The clock will keep on ticking even if you are sitting in a car, even if you are not sitting in a car, if you are going somewhere, if you are not. So time is independent. That means on x-axis time will come, and on y-axis, since distance changes with the time, in just a hypothetical example, so distance is on y-axis, right? So here voltage is on x-axis, current is on y-axis. Make the graph accordingly. This is 1.6, 3.4, 6.7, 10.2, 13.2. Let us make the graph on the distance of 2, 2, right? 2 के difference पे बना ले. That means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. This is V. Make it with the help of a scale on equal centimeters, right? On equal distances. Okay. Now current is just 4. So that means 2, 3, 4. Right? Now 0.5, 1.6. 1.6 will be somewhere here, and this is 0.5. So this is the first point, right? This is the first point. This is the first point, okay? Second is 1 at 3.4. 1, but 3 will be somewhere in the middle, and then 4. 1 is at 3.4. Then 2 is at 6.7. 2, current is 2, voltage is 6.7. This is 7, somewhere here, 2, 6.7. Correct? 3, 10.2. 3, 10.2. I know this might be boring to you, but this is very careful. If they ask you in the exam, you have to draw, right? So bear it with me. Chalo. 3, 10.2, 4, 13.2. This is 13 and this is somewhere 0.2, 4, 13.2. And this goes the line. Okay. Now this is my VI graph. Okay? Understood? Oh, we could have done one more thing. चलो अब तो हो गया, कोई बात नहीं. Next time I'll draw it with the actual line. चलो ठीक है. Plot a graph V and I. Calculate the resistance. Now how to calculate the resistance, ma'am? देखो, what you have to do, you have to take any 2 points. You have to take any 2 points. Doesn't matter. Let us just take these 2 points. These 2 points. That is these 2 points. 3, 4, 10.2, 3.2. What you have to do? I1 is 3, I2 is 4, V1 is 10.2, V2 is 13.2. Now what you have to do, you have studied in math. What is slope of VI graph? देखो, this is not math, but देखो, slope of VI graph is equal to resistance, right? R, that much we know, and R equals to V by I from slope of the graph, from Ohm's law, sorry, but in here our slope is I divided by V. So here the slope will be I by V, right? So for this particular graph, okay, let me explain it again. हाँ कर रहे हो, let me explain it again. सुनो. देखो, normally the slope, देखो, just find out the slope. Slope of this graph will be y by x, right? Now y is I and x is v. So y is I and x is v. So slope of this particular graph that is given to us is I divided by v, right? But from Ohm's law, we know that R equals to V divided by I. So that means from these two equations, slope is 1 by R. Okay? Now, so this we are finding, this will be the slope of the graph. When the slope comes, we have to reverse it to get the R. Understood? Easy. Let us find the slope. So slope is simply y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now y2 is I2 minus I1, x2 is v2 minus v1. ठीक है? I2 is what? 4 minus 3 divided by v2 is 13.2 minus 10.2. This is 1 and this is simply 2, right? So this is the slope of the graph. This is the slope, right? Now I have to inverse the slope to find the R, because R is 1, because slope is 1 by R. We have to find R, right? So R will be 1 by slope. correct? This slope is 1 by 2, so R is 1 upon 1 by 2, which is 2 ohm. So R is 2 ohm, my friend. Understood? Good question, conceptually rich question. Yes, 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 it is a really good question. देखो, whenever you have a graph, you have to find the slope first and then you have to use the Ohm's law. Just 2 steps. Now if slope is equal to Ohm's law, both are V by I, then it's fine. Then slope is equal to R. But if slope is I by V, just in this case, like this case, slope was I by V, but R is V by I. So means slope is inverse of R. That means whatever slope comes, that will be the inverse of R. 2 slope comes, R will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 slope comes, R will be 2. Understood? ठीक है? चलो. Next question. Wait, we have one assertion reason question as well. चलो. Assertion says electrical appliances with metallic body have 3 connections, whereas electric bulb has only 2-pin connection. 3-pin connections reduce heating of connecting wires. What is true? What is the truth? A, B, C or D? Assertion is true or not, or reason is true or not? Let me know. Electrical appliances with metallic body have 3 connections, whereas electric bulb has only 2 connections. Assertion is true, reason is, they are saying, everyone is saying 3-pin connections reduce heating of connected currents. Oh, so your answer is answer C. C. Everyone is answering C. Okay. Yes, it's a very basic question. Everyone is correct, although let us explain. We have a metallic body, right? We have a metallic body. It has 3-pin connection. You have those plugs, right? We have with 3-pin connections. Whenever have you seen like a metallic cooler in your houses instead of the plastic one? So earlier we used to have metallic coolers with metal body. You must have seen it. So on that is our metallic body, and it used to have 3-pin plug, because on the metallic body charge lies on the outside of the metal surface, and if you touch it you'll get shocked. So what this third plug does is it passes that excess charge on the metallic body to the earth. It passes that excess charge to the earth. Okay, chalo. So assertion is true. Reason says 3-pin connection reduce heating of connecting wires. We just discussed what is the exact reason, what is the exact function of a 3-pin plug. So that is not true. Okay, this is not true. Reason is not true. So exactly all of you were correct. Correct answer is answer C. Okay, chalo. Next question. Question number 45. Today live ended soon, I'm guessing. I have just 50 slides and a total of 25 questions. How are you all guys feeling? How is your preparation for boards going? Are you liking these sessions or not? If you have any feedback for me, okay, let me know in the comment if you have any doubts, if you have any other concerns regarding anything related to class 10th, related to your boards. Okay, we'll make it clear. Even after the live, if you want to ask anything, you can directly comment down. Okay, chalo. Now, next question. The resistance of resistor R is reduced to half of its initial value. If other parameters of the circuit remains unchanged, the amount of heat produced in the resistor will be what? Can you solve this question? Can you guys solve this question? I'll give you 1 minute. It is 17:53. That is something else, I think, going on. Not 17:53. Whatever the time is, I'll give you 1 minute. ठीक है? बताओ. What is the answer to this question? B. You are saying B. Some are saying C. B, C, B. Chalo, let us solve this question. A resistance of resistance R is reduced to half of its initial value. Now the resistance is R by 2. इतना ही लिखा है. If other parameters of the circuit remains unchanged, the amount of heat produced will be. Ma'am, this is simple. H equals to I square RT. ठीक है? But you have to see in here which formula do you use. R is reduced to half if other parameters of the okay. ठीक है? If other parameters remain unchanged. See, so here I think we'll be using voltage formula. What do you think? No, same formula. I square RT, this is correct. Then H equals to I square. For first it will be simply H equals to I square RT, right? But for second it is H equals to I square R by 2 into T, right? H equals to R by 2 into T, correct? हाँ देखो wait. If other parameters of the, how do you decide which formula to use? Okay, let me tell you. ठीक है, we will be using another formula. देखो, this is R by 2. When they say that other parameters of the circuit remain unchanged, that means voltage remains unchanged because voltage is from the source. If you change the V, I will also change. If you change the V and you are changing the resistance, I will not change, right? देखो, other parameters are unchanged. If other parameters are unchanged, that means V is unchanged. But if you change the resistance of the circuit, the I value will definitely change, right? If you decrease the resistance, current will increase, right? But voltage will remain unchanged. So now solve it again. For R1 equals to R, R2 equals to R by 2. ठीक है? R1 equals to R, R2 equals to R divided by 2. Now H1 equals to V square by R into T. H2 on the other hand, V square by R2 into T. R2 is V square by R2 is R by 2 into T, that is H2. So H2 is 2V square by R into T. Right? Now V square by R into T was H1. So H2 is 2 times H1. So all of you were correct. The correct answer is actually B, that is 2 times. Very good, very good. The current is 2 times. ठीक है? Done? चलो, समझ आ गया अच्छे से? Any doubt on this question? चलो, next question. We have the question as a household uses the following electric appliances. First is a refrigerator of rating 400 watt for 10 hours a day. ठीक है? Then 2 electric fans of rating 80 watt each for 6 hours a day. Calculate the electricity bill for the household for the month of June if the cost of electrical energy is 5 per unit. We have to calculate the electricity bill. Now to calculate the electricity bill, we need to calculate electrical energy first. ठीक है? तो चलो, we have 2 appliances. We have one refrigerator. We have one refrigerator and we have 2 electric fans. Correct? Right? Now, first refrigerator is using power as 400 watt and time is 10 hours for how many days? for the month of June. Now June has how many days? Let me know how June has 30 or 31 days. Chalo. June has 30 days. Very good. This is the main point of this whole question. June has 30 days, so total will be 30 hours, right? So electrical energy will be power into time. But the unit of electrical energy is kilowatt hour. So we have to convert power into kilowatt first, right? So this is 400 into 10 raised to power minus 3 kilowatt. Okay? So this is 400 into 10 raised to power minus 3 into 300. So this cancels the 3 zeros, right? And 3 into 40 will be 120 kilowatt hour. This is E for a refrigerator, right? Now we have two fans. Let us calculate for first fan, right? For one fan, power is 80 watt. 80 watt, correct? Each is using for 6 hours daily, and for the month of June, multiply by 30, that will be 180 hours. And if you convert this into kilowatt hours, this will be minus 3 kilowatt. इतनी देर तक समझ आ रहा है everyone? Let me know. If you don't understand anything, let me know. ठीक है? चलो. Then see, today's session was a bit focused totally on numericals, so we'll talk in the next session. Paka. I'll answer all your questions, all your queries. Come to the next session, I'll answer everything for you. Next session is probably ray diagrams or something, I guess. ठीक है? Join the channel, join the WhatsApp channel, go watch, see the, what do you say, channel. The next live is also scheduled. If it is not, it will get scheduled very early. Okay, chalo. So, अरे यार, wait. This mic is. Sorry for that. I stepped on the mic's wire. No, I didn't. किसी को सुनना नहीं चाहिए in the video. चलो. ठीक है? चलो, next. What is it? For one fan, अरे यार, for one fan, we have power into time, right? So that is 80 into 10 raised to the minus 3 into this time. Time is 180 hours, correct? So 80 into 180 will be what? 80 into 180 will be what? That will be 64, 6, 144, and this cancels out with 2 zeros into 10 raised to the minus 1. So this will come out to be 14.4 kilowatt hours. But for one fan, ठीक है? For two fans, energy will be कितनी? 14.4 into 2, that is 28.8 kilowatt hours. समझ में आ गया? 28.8 kilowatt hours. So now, total energy for both of these is total is energy of fan plus energy of refrigerator plus energy of two fans. That will be, this is 120 and that is 28.8. 120 plus 28.8, that will be 148.8 kilowatt hours. Now, what was the cost of 1 unit? 5 per unit. Now 1 kilowatt is equal to 1 unit, right? We know this. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1 unit. सबको पता है ना? बहुत मारूंगी नहीं पता तो ये चीज कितनी बारी बताया? 1 kilowatt equals to 1 unit. So we have 148.8 8 kilowatt hours. For 1 unit the cost is rupees 5. For this many units it will multiply by 5, so this will be 04.0 so 5 8 are 40, 04, 40, 4, 4, 24, 4, 2, 5, 7. This will be your cost. Did you understand how I did the calculation? Simple multiplication, just multiply 148.8 with 5. That is an easy calculation, you can do that. I trust you guys that much. Yes, we got the answer 744. मज़ा आ गया आज तो. चलो, next is finished. Next is finished. We have completed so many questions of electricity today in this live. Highly focused on numericals. Now make sure you revise these. I am hoping that you had your pen and paper with you, that you are good guys, right? So make sure if you have any doubt you get it cleared from me in the next live or in the comment, whatever you like. And make sure to join this WhatsApp channel, the link is in description. Make sure to like this session, make sure to subscribe our channel for more so much content for your boards. I personally really want you guys to succeed. I really want you guys to become a topper in your class 10th boards. So follow us, join us on this journey. We are here to help you through it. Okay, see you in the next live. I am very thankful for all my good beautiful children. ठीक है? We'll definitely have a chit chat in the next session. ठीक है? That is, I am guessing probably ray diagrams, and we'll have proper conversation in that. Okay, thank you for this live everyone. Thank you so much for joining this live. ठीक है? Score well, all the best for your boards. Very good बच्चे. Okay, bye.